Ancient DNA reveals farming spread through women's marriages to hunter-gatherers for decades. The story of Europe's Neolithic transition. The shift from hunter-gatherer lifestyles to agriculture was told as a simple wave of migration. First came the hunter-gatherers, then farmers from Anatolia, and finally steppe pastoralists. But new research using ancient DNA is revealing that this narrative is far more complex. Specifically, the spread of farming into northern European wetlands wasn't driven by men or conquest, but by women marrying into existing hunter-gatherer communities. The oversimplified history of Europe's peopling early genetic studies suggested three primary migrations shaped modern Europe. The first wave, hunter-gatherers arriving over 40,000 years ago, was followed by Neolithic farmers expanding from Anatolia around 9,000 years ago. Later, the corded ware culture from the Russian steppe arrived around 5,000 years ago, marking the beginning of the European Bronze Age. While convenient, this model failed to account for the messy reality of human interaction. The hunter-gatherer resilience in northern wetlands, recent analysis of ancient genomes from Belgium and the Netherlands, shows that hunter-gatherers weren't simply displaced by farmers, they integrated with them. Archaeological sites along the River Meuse, dating back 5,000 years, reveal a surprising trend. Individuals carried at least 50% hunter-gatherer ancestry, alongside Anatolian farmer DNA. This contrasts sharply with earlier farming settlements further south, where genetic profiles remained heavily Anatolian. The Zwifterbont culture in the Netherlands, for example, maintained a mixed economy of hunting, gathering, and early agriculture, while retaining nearly 100% hunter-gatherer ancestry. This suggests that certain environments, specifically the rich wetlands of northern Europe, were more conducive to preserving traditional lifestyles even as farming spread. Women as the vectors of agricultural knowledge, the most striking finding comes from analyzing sex-linked DNA. Y chromosomes, tracking male lineage, and mitochondrial DNA, tracking female lineage. The Y chromosomes in Belgian remains were almost entirely hunter-gatherer. Yet 3/4 of the mitochondrial DNA came from Neolithic farmers further south. The conclusion is clear. Farming knowledge entered these hunter-gatherer communities through women marrying in from agricultural settlements. This challenges the conventional assumption that cultural transmission happened through male dominance or conquest. Instead, it highlights the agency of women in shaping prehistoric societies. This pattern supports the frontier mobility, model-ware contact zones between farmers and hunter-gatherers, fostered trade, alliances, and, crucially, intermarriage. The later shift, steppe ancestry and the Bell Beaker culture around 4,600 years ago, a new migration wave arrived from the Russian steppe in the form of the corded ware culture. This group transformed into the Bell Beaker culture, and its impact was swift and dramatic. Within centuries, the genetic makeup of the Rhine-Meuse region shifted, with less than 20% of the ancestry tracing back to earlier farmers and hunter-gatherers. Over 80% of the population now carried steppe ancestry. The Bell Beaker culture then spread rapidly across Europe, including Britain, where it appears to have replaced the existing Neolithic farmers almost entirely. The exact mechanisms behind this replacement remain unclear, but the genetic evidence suggests a near-total turnover of the population. The story of Europe's peopling is far from settled. Future research may reveal further nuances to these transitions, but the current evidence strongly suggests that the spread of farming wasn't just about migration and conquest. It was also a story of women, marriage, and the quiet but powerful integration of cultures.